Okay, this was my millionth time damn trying to make this video, but David Chappelle, I admire him. I admire him because he sees things for what they are and he's asking the right questions to get clarity if we're going to get clarity. And what pisses me off about America or the general population is that people want clarity on one side of the fence, but they don't want it on the other side of the fence. And the truth of the matter is, there's two sides to every coin. What's clear to you is cloudy over here, but what's clear to me is cloudy over there. So we are going to have to agree to disagree. And the LGBTQ community, I feel like them coming after anybody who feels opposite of what they stand for and do, I feel like fucking welcome to the team. Because black people, Indians, and other races, Asians, and Chinese, and etc., have felt the same way too. But we're not trying to get people fired and stop their show and do the most. Some shit just is what it is, but we are wanting rights for our people. For us to be able to live and mind our business. We don't give a fuck if you agree, but we want to be able to live. And what y'all doing, y'all are nitpicking and doing the most. I'm a part of the LBGTQ community. I'm bisexual. But I understand what the fuck is happening and what's going on. Because to be honest, me personally, I feel like no one is born gay. No one is born straight either. That's a choice that you make as you develop to be an older human being. You figure that shit out. But born whatever race you are, that's something that you didn't get to choose. That's something that you were having to be. That wasn't a choice. But you get to choose who you hump on. And I feel like the LBGT community is trying to mix that with the whole race thing. And it's like it's totally separate ball games. I don't have to believe that this man is a woman because strictly this man is a man dressed in woman clothing. And this woman is a woman dressed in man clothing. That's a woman. I feel like it shouldn't be considered you're a man or a woman unless you did the operation. If you did the operation and you gained the other genital piece, then I feel like, okay, you earned your stripes. You went through what you needed to go through for you to be called what you wanted to be called. I feel that. But for a nigga to wake up and just put a dress on and be like, oh, you gotta call me she now? No, fuck that. Because I feel like, or a bitch, oh, you gotta call me he now? No, fuck that. Because I feel like if I can't wake up and be like, oh, you gotta call me doctor, then what the fuck am I doing with y'all? If I didn't go through the fucking PhD exams and did what the fuck it take for me to earn this title, then how I'm just gonna get a damn title because this is what I felt like today? No. If you don't go get the surgery, then you don't earn the title of being a she or a he. It's work involved. It's levels to this shit. And I feel like if you're going to be a he or a she, there's struggles on both sides of the gender spectrum that we both go through that only ourselves on each side will understand and the other side wouldn't understand the other side. So you got to go through some type of struggle to mean what the fuck you stand for. If you mean you're a woman, then you gonna go through that struggle of getting that pussy. Because you mean that you're a woman. And you're gonna go through the struggle to go get that dick attached on. Because you mean that you're a man. You went through the struggle. You earned the right to say that. But to just wake up and dress the part every day and play the part and play house every day? No, motherfucker. So that whole being mad about this, that, and the third, and because the shit looks retarded. Excuse me, I don't even want to say retarded. The shit looks crazy, okay? Loco. What are we talking about here? We're talking about people that's educated and that is aware and etc. And you guys are forming together to get people to lose their jobs, their livelihood, and etc. Then on the fact that some of y'all are not being truthful and honest about what sex you were, like that all comes with the territory of choosing the opposite. It's levels to everything that you do, and you living on that side of the fence, it's levels to that shit. Us living on this side of the fence is levels to that shit. We need to make sure that we respect your guys' decision, which Everyone pretty much does. And some people still fuck niggas on that, but that's them. Everybody's not going to accept it. But the ones that accept it shouldn't have to live in that world, though, even though they accept it. If I've known you before, and if I seen you a dude my whole life, and then you decide to become a woman, I should still have that right to call you a dude and be like he, because I knew you as a damn he. So what the fuck? But if I met you as a woman and you are having the attributes and the figure in the genital parts of a woman, then you've earned that right for me to call you she. You've earned that right for me to call you a he. You've done what it took, and you will be called that. But to you, you got a full 5 o'clock shadow or a whole beard, and you got this mascara and shit on. You just a nigga that like to take dick sometime or all the time. What the fuck? But if you transform into the woman and the being that you're trying to be, then you believe that you are a woman, and what you feel, I can believe that. You went through the struggle of obtaining that. Anything worth having is worth struggling for. So I do agree with David Chappelle on his standpoint, and he never said, they don't even specify or blow this part up. He never said he don't stand with you guys or he doesn't agree. He said he admires the LBGTQ community. He admires y'all. But still, just like niggas have they struggle or black people have they struggle, it's still shit that we do that's fucking funny. Same thing for white people. Same thing for whatever, whoever does what. This shit's fucking funny. People who want to be mermaids. Okay? The shit, we support it. It's cool. Do whatever you feel. But at the same time, this shit's funny. Same thing for LBGTQ community. We support it. And that's whatever the fuck you want to do. But it's some snags in here where you're still going to get roasted. There's just no way around it. You're going to get roasted. Everyone gets roasted. It's just the inevitable. You're going to get roasted. And if you feel that some type of way, don't partake or sit around the motherfuckers roasting you. Leave. Too sensitive, man. Way too sensitive. Way too nitpicky about everything. And then in a minute, it's going to be motherfuckers is going to be scared to speak when voice is the most important, one of the most important things that you have, a voice. Even if my voice speaks opposite of you or I believe something opposite, you know what I'm saying? It should be okay. It should be okay. We should still be able to be friends and cohabitate. Coexist, not cohabitate. I don't want that. Coexist. We should still be able to do that. So, I don't agree with disrespecting the LBGT community. I don't agree because I believe that we should be able to marry the same sex, do whatever we feel. But I feel like the LBGT community do need to do things within reason, just like we have to do things within reason. You don't hear a babe that likes to have sex, well, the ones that's addicts, but you don't hear heterosexual people talk like, yeah, I like dick and pussy all damn day long, or just flaming it out, dicks and pussy everywhere. What the fuck? And the fact that this is something new and something that people are having to, figure out where this placement is. I feel like the LBGT community needs to give the world time to adjust to blending the two realities that people are living in. They need to give people time to adjust to that. Just like shit. Black people had to give time for niggas to feel like black people shouldn't be slaves. What the fuck? Everything has levels, man. But this whole nitpicky thing and all this and this controversy, and by the way, this whole thing about the LBGT community, Dave Chappelle, is just a distraction for them trying to mandate the vaccine. But going back on topic, it's just too much. It's just too much. Because I feel like if you're born gay, then 1 out of 3 children should be gay in a household. 1 out of 3. If that's what the fuck happens. 1 out of 3. And that is not scientifically proven. What I've observed and seen that a lot of people that do choose to go to the other side of the fence, they had a traumatic experience. Someone that they know very close or don't took the right from them to be able to choose, or they were influenced to choose this, or they took the risk and tried something and they liked it and then they chose. Either way, it was a choice. It was a choice. In a world of mostly heterosexual shit, you chose to go on the opposite side. Just like people that choose heterosexual because it was influenced. They're in a world full of heterosexual shit. So being heterosexual was influenced. So they ultimately made that choice. And some people that are heterosexuals, they didn't get to make the choice to be heterosexual. Someone that they love or close to them or not close to them took that choice. And then that's just the choice they went with. It's the same on both sides of the fence. So I feel like the LBGTQ community needs to use its power and its fan base or its supporting base for something other than, oh, we're going to get your job took, or, oh, we're going to shame you and bash you. You guys need to use that power, band with other groups to stop this shit that's happening that's going to affect all of us, whether if you like sucking dick or eating pussy or not. Because at this point, it's not about what you do, your color, or any of that. It's about poor versus rich. Period. That's what it's about. So keeping us poor divided on little shit like this. Oh, they offended me, or oh, I can't believe you, and oh, this and oh, that. These motherfuckers is banding together whether they like sucking dick together or eating pussy together or not, or they do child porn or not. They're banding the fuck together to get the what? The overall goal accomplished, which is make us motherfucking slaves legally and we just cool with the shit and them do whatever the fuck they want to do. Y'all seen Squid Games? Shit like that is real. And it don't matter if you gay or not. It don't matter if you're black or not. Your ass is in here because we strictly want entertainment and enjoyment and we have money. That's pretty much what the fuck is going on. So everybody that's in these split off groups, we are the same one people. One people. We need to set aside this petty shit, because if you felt that some type of way, you could just hang around all people that's on the same boat that you on and never even have to know or hear anything about people who thinks or feel the opposite from you. But the fact that you don't, and you still clicked on David Chappelle, even though you heard rumors, oh, he says this and that, you still watched it, and now you offended. Like, come on, somebody talk about me specifically, oh yeah, this special, they talking about your ass. I'm gonna go watch the special just because I'm curious about what they gonna say and to get this clap back. But I'm not about to be like, oh, you should be banned and blah. No, that's what you felt like you want to say. So since we telling the truth, let's tell some truth. I want to tell my truth. That's how I would approach the situation. But it's not, like I said, again, divided we fall. That's pretty much it. Divided we fall. So we need to definitely come together. I don't give a fuck what community you are, what you represent, what you do in your bedroom, what you don't do in your bedroom, what you do in front of people and what you don't do. I don't care what it is, but we need to get together and stop all this foolishness and this nonsense, because people are free to choose. They're free to choose, but we also have to keep in mind some people have been robbed of their choice too. And we have to be able to understand that. We have to be able to understand and accept that. Don't have to agree, but we have to definitely understand and accept it. Or at least try to. So that's just something I wanted to put on you guys' ear. As far as the David Chappelle thing, I honestly think he needs to be president, because we need people that think like him to run the fucking world. Not just president. We need people like him in the House, the Senate, the military, anywhere that makes decisions. The judicial system, cops. We need people that thinks like him in all of these aspects so people can actually start thinking. I like David Chappelle because he's not afraid to think and he's not afraid to ask the right questions, even if they may be truthfully hurt. to someone, because to be honest, the truth hurts. The lie feels so good, but the truth hurts. And we have been conditioned not to face the truth or believe an ulterior motive truth that was made up and presented for us to be able to stomach and fathom life for real. But it's like, we have to start facing the truth, because the truth is the truth. This shit is the fucking Matrix, and we need to figure some shit out. We need to band up with Neo, Morpheus, and all them, and all that, and whoop some ass and get this shit back on track, no matter what you choose to do. But again, I love you guys. Thank you for supporting. Continue to support me, because I feel like this is my way of trying to get to y'all. My innermost thoughts and things that I feel and the way I feel that people should view things. This is my way of trying to get to y'all. So like and subscribe. I love you guys. Always love yourself first. And I'll talk to you soon.